blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kaylin and I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be all about the books that I would like to read this summer. I just cannot even believe that we're already in summer, that June is basically coming to an end soon. It is insane, but I have a lot of books that are already in my TBR that I need to read. So this is just gonna be physical books, and then maybe there'll be another video on Kindle books, but I don't know. I'm trying to get back into reading like I used to, like really heavily consuming books and getting through them quickly. But this stack, I don't even know. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 books sitting here right now that I want to read, and it's not even including the 2 up here that I plan on reading soon. So I didn't want to take them down because half the books are off the bookshelf at this point. Not half, but a lot of the books are off the bookshelf, and I wanted the background to be cute. But anyway, let's just get right into it. So the first book, I already told you guys in a previous video, Heart the Lover. So Heart the Lover is basically a book that says it explores the enduring, messy impact of first love and choices made in youth. So I guess we'll be seeing, like, you know, I think it was back in her college time, like the decisions she's made. And it says it's a tangled mess of desire, friendship, and loss that unspools between 3 college seniors. So I don't really know, but I saw my girl Kalila reading this and she was raving about it, so that's why I want to read that one. And then Main Characters by Bobby Palmer. Yes, Bobby Palmer. That is a book that tells about the relationship of this couple from everyone else but the couple. So we get all these different viewpoints and perspectives of everybody else in their lives and those around them about their relationship. So that's one that I'm actually going to be reading soon. I'm currently reading The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez, so that you'll see in the next reading vlog. And I think that is it from the bookshelf. So Picking Daisies on Sundays. I've been wanting to read this. I've been wanting to read this for so long, y'all. It's not even funny how long I wanted to read this. So this is by Liana Sensati. So this is a contemporary romance about a college student, Daniela, who agrees to a fake relationship with her childhood best friend and first love, Levi, for his sister's wedding, forcing them to confront their unresolved feelings and complicated past. So y'all know I love a second chance romance. I know that this is also available on Kindle Unlimited, so this is definitely something I can start and then read on the go as well with my Kindle. So we have that one, and are you kidding me? The cover, it's too cute. It's too cute. Next we have The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. This has been on my shelf since I started getting back into reading, like years. So this is perfect because it's giving vacation. This is a contemporary romance published in 2019. It's about sworn enemies, Olive and Ethan, who are forced to go on a Hawaiian honeymoon together after the rest of the wedding party gets food poisoning. So this is an enemies to lovers trope. They pretend to be a couple to get a free trip, leading to unexpected romance and humor. So I'm excited for this one. This one's been around for a while. Like I said, 2019. And I still have yet to read it. But I like Christina Lauren. One of my favorite books is Love in Other Words, so I'm excited to read something else by her. That'll be my second book. Next we have The Humans by Matt Haig. I read The Midnight Library and it was one of my absolute favorite books, so now I'm interested and have been interested in reading this book. This one is about an unnamed alien from a slightly advanced, immortal, and high-minded species dispatched to Earth. His mission is to cover up a mathematical breakthrough, which his civilization will lead humanity to interstellar chaos. The alien assumes Andrew's identity and family life in Cambridge. Initially repulsed by human mortality, emotions, and chaotic nature, he so slowly begins to care for his human family, appreciate Earth's art, and experience emotions like love and empathy. The human experience will be shown in that one. So it's just something different. I like to read different kind of books from time in time. Things that like you just wouldn't normally pick up, not your normal romance. So next, y'all already know what this is. This cover in this book have been going around a lot. I've never read anything by Carly Fortune. I mentioned this one before. This is the one that I got from Book of the Month. And it is Our Perfect Storm. I got this in the May Book of the Month, I believe. Yes, May Book of the Month is one of my picks. So this one, y'all, I'm getting the short summaries because we don't have time to be reading the back of all these books. But we don't have time. But I hear like this is the girlie you want to read for the summer. So it's about best friends Frankie and George, whose relationship is tested when Frankie's fiance leaves her at the altar, leading George to suggest they go on her honeymoon to Tofino to repair their friendship, uncovering deeper feelings along the way. So contemporary romance, coming of age, best friends to lovers, second chance, self-discovery, and healing after heartbreak are like the themes and tropes. So right up my alley. I'm very excited. That will probably be a sooner than later book because, like I said, all the ones I got from Book of the Month I really want to read, and I'm not going to put them off because when I do that, then I don't pay attention to the books that I'm reading. Next, I was talking about this book, 7 Days of June, that I have not picked this one up either. I should be ashamed of myself buying all these books, and I have all these lovely books on here that need to be read that are good, and I just have not read them. Why? But this is by Tia Williams. This will be my first book by her that I ever read. It depends on which one I read because I have another one that I want to read as well. I've only heard great things about this book. So this one is a second chance romance about two successful Black authors, Eva Mercy and Shane Hall. Reconnecting 15 years after an intense teenage love affair, the two navigate past trauma, hidden messages in their novels, and the realities of adult love in Brooklyn. Okay, this, y'all, the theme of the summer is looking like second chance, but that's my favorite trope, so that's probably why I keep buying all these books. But I don't know that they're second chance. I don't think that I'd be knowing that they're second. Anyway, that one sounds very good. Then I have another Tia Williams, The Misconnection, which I showed you guys this in my, I showed you guys this in my last vlog. This is a Book of the Month pick. I got this one for June, and it's a contemporary romance novel about a casting agent, Sasha, who meets a mysterious attractive man on a flight to Paris but does not get his contact info, leading her to launch a chaotic company-wide search for him while also hiring a detective from her past, creating a love triangle with unexpected twists. This book is praised for its witty banter, steamy chemistry, emotional depth, blending humor with themes of healing and second chances. Again, these second chances, like what? That's the theme. And this book, I feel like it's not summer if you don't read Emily Henry. And the cover fell off because they put a sticker on it. I don't know where I got it from, but they put a sticker on it and it keeps getting stuck to everything. I gotta clean it off. But how beautiful is that? Welcome to this great, big, beautiful life. I love that. I have been such a hardcover girl. It's not even funny. Oh my gosh, and that's beautiful too. So I probably will take this sleeve right on off because that is just beautiful. But Emily Henry's my girl. The one thing I do need to buy is Happy Place because that was one of my favorite books, and Funny Story is an ultimate favorite for me. So if you have not read Funny Story, you need to go read Funny Story. That was a 5-star read for me. I know that there's mixed reviews on this one, but I'm gonna give it a chance myself and just see, you know, how I end up liking it. Trying not to listen to the outside world and voices when it comes to rating books and stuff. There's some books that you're gonna love and there's some books that you're just maybe not going to, and that's fine. So Great Big Beautiful Life follows Alice Scott, a bubbly journalist who travels to a coastal Georgia island to write the memoir of a lucid, tragedy-ridden heiress, Margaret Eyes. She must compete against grumpy Pulitzer Prize-winning biographer Hayden Anderson, leading to high-stakes interviews, forced proximity, and an unexpected romance. So this seems like it's going to be like competition, a little bit of romance, some conflicts, all that. Just by reading it, it sounds like something that's going to be different and different kind of from what she usually writes. So I feel like you have to expect like an author to change up some things here and there, and especially in different books, because then if not, every book would literally be the same. On the theme of Emily Henry, there isn't like, you can't have a summer without talking about the beach read. Like what? We can't talk about summer before I talk about this. I wanted to read this last year and we just did not get out enough last summer. So this is a 2020 romance novel about two rival authors, January Andrews, she writes romance, and Augustus Everett, literary fiction writer, who are both suffering from writer's block and living in the neighboring beach houses for the summer. They make a bet to swap genres. January will write a serious novel and Augustus will write a happy romance, leading them to swap life experiences and challenge their beliefs about love and storytelling. The book explores themes of grief, betrayal, and finding hope, blending romance with deeper issues like January's discovery of her father's secret. So, seems like it's going to be interesting. I hear great things about Beach Read 2. That's usually up there in the Emily Henry catalog. So I told you guys as well in the last video, Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. I'm reading the last book. Me, Bethany, and Bryn are doing a buddy read for the last book of the Magnolia Parks series. I can't go into depth about it because y'all got to read the first one, and if I tell you anything, it's gonna ruin it. So basically we have a whole bunch of characters. It's very toxic. It's very just like reality TV, like just messy, chaotic, toxic, high stakes in there, drama, yeah, love, all the things. So that is what I'll be reading next week. Y'all, if this book, I got to read the series, okay? Because ACOTAR 6 is coming out in October and I need to read Throne of Glass. Like, this is just ridiculous. So I am going to try with all my might to get this book done. I have the audiobook, so there's no reason why I can't try. I need to try to get this series going. So Assassin's Blade is a fantasy book. It follows the main character, Selena. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Selena, I don't know. But a lot of people don't read this book first, but I'm going to read it first because after looking up everything, that is what I have decided. So I don't think that it's going to ruin anything for me. I don't really care about things being ruined anyway. So that is the one I'm going to read first whenever I get to it, but it is on the list. So next is Golden Girl. This is a book by Ellen Hildebrand. I've never read anything by her. I was telling you guys about this a while ago. Short summary, which I think I have this one on audiobook as well. I'm not sure. So this one is, it follows Vivian. She tragically gets killed in a hit and run. Stuck in an interim afterlife, Vivi watches her 3 adult children, ex-husband, and police chief investigate her death while holding a disastrous secret in her final unpublished manuscript. So she gets these nudges and I don't know, I guess she's able to change things. She's getting 3 nudges and she's able to change things, and we're just gonna see what she ends up doing, but she is going to be seeing like what is happening since she passed in all her family's lives and the investigation and all that of her death. So that was just interesting. It's the last summer, written in the summer. So it says she has one final summer to protect her secrets while her loved ones on Earth learn to live without their golden girl. So Ellen Hildebrand is supposed to be the queen of beach reads, it says. So we shall see. And then the last book that I have in this big old pile is Frederick Backman's My Friends. I just think this cover is so summer. This book of the month pick was like an extra pick for me a while ago and I never picked it up. So I haven't heard too much about this book. I know Sarah, she's talked about this book before, but I don't really see too much. Maybe because people read it a while ago and they're not really reading it now. But this one explores, it's a moving dual timeline story that explores art, grief, and the power of chosen family. It follows a troubled oh my goodness, girl, read. It follows a troubled artistic teenager named Louisa on a cross-country journey with Ted, tracing the history of a famous painting and an unbreakable bond between 4 friends. Wow. So it goes from the present day timeline to the past timeline, so 25 years ago to now. That's cool. So we'll see. I have the audiobook for this one as well. Like a lot of them I have the audiobook because I got a lot of them when I was closer freshly postpartum and not really having time to sit and read, but now I have a lot of time and I'm trying, not a lot of time, but I'm not in the newborn trenches or like early toddler trenches. My girls are pretty much in a good routine, so I'm trying not to read as much social media. I'm trying to just consume as much books and just have a great reading summer. So I'm very, very excited. These are some books that have been on my TBR for a while, and if they keep looking at me on the bookshelf, I don't know what's gonna happen. So those are just some of the books I want to read in the summer. Obviously, if you're a reader and you know, there's gonna be some more. So hopefully we can read a whole bunch this summer. But I just want to have fun. I just want to have the good summer vibes, be outdoors, enjoying the beach trips, the pool days, all the things. So those are just some of the books that I would like to read this summer. And yeah, you'll have to stick along for the ride to catch my thoughts while I read these books and hear about all the other books that maybe we'll get to read as well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video where you'll see me finish The Nightingale and finish The Night We Met, and then what book I'm going to be reading after that one. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
The reason why